Okay, tell me your full name
Okay, so my name is Maya Vannoy.
and tell me a little bit about how you got into research,
Okay.
starting when you were very young.
Okay, when I was young, I got into the Health Sciences and Technology Academy when I was 14. A science teacher had referred me to the program because she had saw how much I loved science in middle school. And when I entered the program, I didn't know much about it or science, period. And she introduced me to the program where we had weekly meetings and we had annual science projects that we presented at symposium throughout my high school career. And it really prepped me for what I wanted to learn and how I got into the health sciences.
Do you remember any of your projects?
Yes, I had 4 projects. My first project was where I would test water quality in my community, and I compared it to the proximity of a gas station. And when I did the chemistry to see how much lead was in each well, everyone was negative, which was good, but for my project kind of bad because I didn't have any good data. So I learned the importance of actually understanding what you're testing. Then the next project I did was a collaborative project. It was to do surveys with people in my community about osteoarthritis. And then the third one, which was probably my favorite one, because it forced me to go to people in my apartment complex. I was testing to see if smokers could change the color of bromothymol blue faster than non-smokers. And so I would just go to my neighbors and tell them to blow in this solution and time how long it took to do it. That was fun.
So HISTA is Health Sciences and Technology Academy, and it's funded by the NIH Science Education Partnership Award. So that was your foundation in high school, and so tell me about your pathway to where you are now, which is in INBRE, which is also an NIH funded research-based experience. So tell me that.
So HISTA has a connection with INBRE where they let 3 HISTA students at West Virginia University do paid research with mentors in the facility. I heard about it through an email and I applied and I got in. I started to work in the plant and soil sciences, which was really different than what I do in class, which is immunology and medical microbiology based. But it really introduced me to working with groups, working with research, and the difficulties that come with it. But it made me want to do more in research, and so I continued on to do some immunology research here at the Health Sciences.
So tell me how you want to see yourself in 20 years.
In 20 years?
Yeah.
Well, I was the first person in my family to come to college, to even graduate high school. So I want to continue on to get my PhD, maybe my MD too. We'll see. But I want to do research. I want to do more with my knowledge in science to create or to make new ideas for what we can do to treat other people in health sciences, and maybe some post-translational research.
So why does this passion come from? Why did you decide that you wanted to go to college and you wanted to do something to help others?
My family and we struggled a lot when I was younger. And I always knew that wasn't my eternity, that I was made for something more. Because I love education, I love to learn. I love science, especially because it's so fascinating to me. And it takes my mind away from the reality of things sometimes. So I love research, I love being in the lab because I feel like I belong there. I feel like this is where I really am supposed to be,
Yeah, that's really, really interesting to me because no one else in your family has done it. You are a trailblazer.
Yeah, it's a lot because right now I'm in kind of a fork, an interesting place between 2 parallel worlds. I see myself in the lab, I see myself doing PCR, and then sometimes I'll look back at where I used to be and where my family still is currently, and it's so different. It's like poverty it's really it's strong. It's a deep thing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Do you see the bridge between you and your family to a better life through this?
I do.
Yeah.
I see it now because I see the way my family looks at me.
Oh, yeah?
The pride they have for me. Yeah.
Aww.
It's great.